Everybody, welcome back for some more Mario Odyssey. Today we're doing Metro, so... Oh boy. And now I get to finally meet up with Pauline, of all people. And the funny thing is, like, Jumpman used to be technically Mario, right? So... Shouldn't she technically remember who he is? No, I think she does know of him, but still. Either way, let's just get on with this. I saw a purple coin, so I consider this most likely we're going to be doing all of Metro. Or I should say New Donk City. Although I'd probably just call it Metro Kingdom anyway, because it's kind of the name they're getting at. Cappy, that's mean. Why are you hating on the bugs for? What do they do to you, man? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, they are probably going to be a problem. Let them grow up and see what happens. One sec. I'm just trying to check some things here. I'm just going to play on foot first. So I can get an idea of everything around me. But this is one of those interesting things that I like that Odyssey does, which is pretty cool, where things will just kind of change because of what's going on in the world. I think that's kind of neat that they do that. And these mud-looking blocks, I think they can only be destroyed by tanks. And the reason why I like this boss fight in particular is because, besides it just being kind of a fun boss, but I do like how you got to use the tank for it, and I kind of like playing the tank a little bit. It controls relatively well. It's smooth enough. It's nothing too crazy, but it's definitely one of those, like, yeah, it works. Alright, let me see here real quick. Check around the map for just anything at all that might resemble something to go grab. But I think at the beginning of this world, I believe we're just kind of stuck doing what we can. I don't think... Basically, what I'm trying to say is I don't think there's much we can do right now. So... No need to worry about stuff, I guess. Yeah, I don't really need them, I believe. That's just a random trash can just right there. Okay, I don't think it matters. Alright. Now, the good news is, if you don't get whatever it is, if you don't get moons here, which I don't think we probably can get moons anyway right now. There might be a couple we probably grab, but I think for the most part, the game is just telling you, hey, just go through the level, go beat up Bowser or whatever. Or mainly like the main boss thing. Go beat that up. And then when you do that, then you can have your kingdom to play through. That's at least my guess. They're kind of hiding the moons from us a little bit. Except for, of course, the boss moon. But that's going to happen. You know. As you can tell, like, even though I'm blowing up just a bunch of shit, I'm not really finding much to do. Except for maybe this, actually. That'd probably be the one thing I can think of that might be a side thing I could take on. Real quick. Looks like I get the wall jump. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they were orange-ish. Or more like peach-colored, if anything. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking dick minute. Hold on. Is this... Where does this lead to? Where does this come from? Oh, well, that's gonna hurt. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say, like, if that came from, like, the beginning area, I could have just jumped off the entire time. Yeah, no shit, Cappy. That's what stairs are for. I guess he's probably referring to the fact that they're open and we can take them, rather than the fact that we can use them. No idea why Goombas are here, besides just to be in the way. Usually if you see Goombas, it's like, oh, I need those for a moon or something. And this might not be one of those times where that happens, so... Of course there'd be purple coins. Why wouldn't there be? Alright. Very nice. Oh, shut the fuck up, you doomer. Yeah, I'm not a fan of doomers either, to be completely fair with you. doom-pilled. Like, I'm not a complete and total, you know, crazy optimist or anything like that, but I still feel like having a little bit of optimism is not usually a bad thing. Alright, let me try this again. So I probably could just hop over to the thing, even though we could just actually not do that. There is a better way of doing that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm just being silly. God, we need quite a bit of moves for this, don't we? Now, we already went to that side. I don't think there's anything else we can get, so... I didn't... Well, there was that other building to the left, but... it's fine. Let's just do what we can here. I think that's more important right now anyway. Yeah, I figured as much. That was kind of silly of me to do that. Yep. Oh, well, I tried. Oh, yeah, I was looking at my community post for a second, because like, I'm on my channel looking at, you know, keeping up with my videos, make sure everything's good and all that. And just, well, I was looking at my channel stuff earlier. I'm on my channel page. And, I'm not a big fan of how community posts are just on the bottom now. I can get used to it, but it's one of those things where... Actually, no, that's actually a good thing to have, because at least then channel members could go and see my dang community post, because for some reason YouTube likes to hide those from people. So at least there's that. So no one has an excuse to say, I never saw your community posts. Because they should be just right there. But either way, it's one of those things that it's just an extra YouTube thing. And it kind of bugs me ever so slightly. But I'll have to get used to it, that's all. And I was reading one of the posts about how I had an Onimusha playthrough that I accidentally deleted. Like, I did a whole playthrough and just ended up deleting it like a fucking idiot. And then that was when I did the whole game in one go, I think, and just made that one whole video. So, that was quite neat. I remember that. Still have not got Onimusha 2 remastered yet, though. I do own Onimusha 2, but I never beat it. Just was never a big fan of it, that's all. I never got into it very much. I always get to like one particular level, one boss fight, and then just get fucking destroyed and just be like, alright. I suck, I can't do this. Yeah. It is a skill issue, don't worry, I know. I'm well aware. There's bound to be something up here, right? No? Okay. Well, you never know, just in case. Don't hurt to check. I love how fast you can just play this game. That, I think, is the ultimate seller for this for me. It's just the fact that they were like, hey, just have fun. Play with speed. Go crazy. Now, to be fair to DK Bonanza, speed is a thing, but it's one of those where there's like this specific speed I'm always going at that I feel comfortable with, and it just ends up working for me. But I never feel like I can ever go any faster. With Mario Odyssey, I always feel like there's a chance that there's something there that I could go faster with. Let me do something real quick. That guy's probably not going to like me for it, but I want these purple coins. Because I don't want to come back up here. Even though I probably could just checkpoint and do it that way, but still. Because I'm pretty sure there's a checkpoint thingy up here somewhere. Yeah, Mario Odyssey just gives me that... Same thing with 64. It just gives me that vibe of... You know, there's bound to be something that you can do to speed up the process of how you play. Okay, well, where do I stand to fight this thing at? Okay, I see now. Alright. So, I like this fight. And, yeah, you get to fight it twice. Or maybe even 3 times. I only know about, like, I think the second time, but there is a opportunity to fight it again. Oh, yeah, I have to hit it now. Very nice. Then you gotta wait for it to do its thing. It'll come around. It'll charge around at you. Just avoid it. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. I went through all of that and there was no problem. What's that say? A royal wedding. Yeah, you can't do anything here. Just wait for him to charge around and then he'll get done and he'll do his thing where he'll spawn on the wall. This is seriously, like, unironically one of the coolest fights, I think. I mean, there's other cool fights too, of course, but this is just still one of the sickest, I would argue. And yeah, I think I wasted too much time there. He might still give me an opportunity to hit him, but either way, I believe that, yeah, I kind of fucked up maybe. The thing I don't like about this fight is how long it takes just to shoot the bastard. Like, he just takes a while doing that charge shit, and then, yeah. Luckily, I can still hit those last three, so they didn't fudge that up. By the way, I think you can hit him pretty much anywhere you want, and it'll count. And now I think we're on to maybe phase 2. Maybe. Or not. Oh, okay. One of the few times a boss dies in 2 shots. But they probably figured like the whole charging thing would get really annoying, so who knows. But you do get to fight him again if you want. But I think it's optional. It's also neat how I think these moves actually count toward 3 moons total. For real. Your score count, I mean. Toward the Odyssey. You know, trying to lead the planet, I guess. I think next is Luncheon Kingdom, too. I think so. Alright, New Donk is finally open. We got more power moons to go, so here we are. And most of this place has pretty much, I think, been cleared out for us right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and head on. Do the next things. That guy was weird, just walking right up to me. Weird ass. Okay, so I guess it begins. I'm be honest with you, I have never done this to completion. I think it's like 100. It's 100 for both this and the volleyball one. So I'm gonna do what I can. And if I go quiet, I apologize. Yeah, 30 is the first moon. And then after that, I think, fuck! You see, there's a pattern to it. Whatever, I got a moon out of it, I don't care. I wanted to do the 100 one, but it's so weird. Do you do anything? Go play outside. He's right. He's right. Okay, that does nothing. Okay. I thought it would, but eh. Also, you can jump on cars to get some extra height. You've got these things you can carry around to go plant things. And this will actually... This level is going to have the premier level. You'll see what I mean. Oh god, it's Ape Escape all over again. Can you fucking turn the car? Dude, turn the fucking car. Oh my fucking lord. Steering on this thing is ass. You gonna... Thank you. God damn, that took forever. I don't have the coins yet, so I'm not gonna bother. So a great time. One of the more funnier things you can kind of possess. Not gonna lie. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of New Donk. There's also 2, count 'em, 2 moons here. And the second secret moon, right here. And it was like, I remember there being like a secret moon in this one, so. Alright, cool. Now we gotta go through the maze and do all that shit. Shouldn't be too hard. Well, it's funny I say that, but I could have sworn I used to struggle with this one a little bit. Well, that might be a problem. That will be a problem. Okay, so blue doesn't move. Alright. Well, there we go. We got that one. I don't think blue moves. Doesn't seem like it does. Honestly, I could just stand there and hit it that way. No need for me to go inside of it. Some of them I do. Pretty easy stuff. All things considered. Until I... Oh, okay, I was going to say... Whoa. Choked to myself there for a second. I was going to say pretty easy stuff until I just end up fucking it up, but... We aight. Don't think there's anything you do with the paint cans, though, either, so... I wouldn't worry about those. And there we go. And don't worry, folks. I will do the main progress stuff for every kingdom. I think you can probably... You might be able to get away with not doing those, but I'm not sure. I never really bothered. There's a... Yeah. Get ready for the Sparta-Man climbing shit we gotta do for this game. Because New Donk is basically just New York. There's gonna be a lot of just climbing and shit. A lot of purple coins just kind of hiding around. I don't think I've ever gotten all the purple coins before. Just based on the fact that they're goddamn everywhere. Oh yeah, the football thing. Ugh. I forget where it was you need to kick it to, but there's a certain place you gotta get the football to land at. See, there's just purple coins just right over there. Just everywhere. These guys don't say anything, don't do anything. Nothing. This is just to let me climb back up, or let me climb up here though. So let's come back for that. I want to go grab the purple coins that I keep seeing. My main objective now is probably just grab these little bastards as I see them. Not gonna lie, not a big fan of the textures needing to pop in though. Normally in most games I don't care, but for a game like this, I kind of want to make sure that I know where everything is at so I can make sure I didn't miss any coins or something, you know? Just saying. Oh yeah, this was a thing that hardly ever do, but I tend to kind of forget it even exists. There's a way you can sit down, I forgot how. I think this world was probably made specifically for just the fact of, here, just go do thing, have fun. Also, we should probably go back to Sand Kingdom. Because of those plants. Shit. Uh-oh. Okay, why not? It shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Yeah, it's... I know, I could just have done it the other way, but... Fuck! There's a better way to do it, yeah. Well, which ones show up first? Very nice. That was beautiful. Okay, cool. Free moon, I'll take it. Yeah, good thing he's here to remind me to go back to Sand Kingdom too, because I forgot those things I planted. Shit. It's okay, they don't die or anything like that, so... Moon in here. This just, I think, gets built up after the boss fight, too, so... Inside an iron girder. Eee. I think there's 2 moons I can get in Sand Kingdom. Well, technically there's 3, because there's that hint one. I do have the hint thing still up, so I can always go look it up. So, you know, I could just do that. Fuck. The problem is getting that acorn up to the damn buildings. I'm not really sure how... Game? Fucking come... Alright, that works. I think the taxi would probably be my answer to getting the acorns up here. Most likely. Yeah, what I mean by, like, doing main stuff is... Well, besides, obviously, what I mean. Like, main Power Moon stuff. I'm referring to the idea of doing the musical ordeal that we gotta do later with Pauline, so... Which I think we're doing... Probably now. Wait, where... Okay, so, yeah, it's up on top of the building, but... Can I get up there with a taxi? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Damn. Well, hold on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Fuck it. This might not be the best way of doing it. Oh, that was close. Oh, come on. That would have worked. God damn it. There. Fucking game, goddamn. Got it. It wasn't probably perfect, but hey, I'll take it. Okay, that's one down. Now I gotta remember to come back here after like 2 worlds or something. I forget how it works, but either way, we gotta come back here much later, I think. Or a little while later. Alright, cool. Get some purples. Technically, I only really need enough purples to get the outfits. So if I do end up not getting all of them, then of course it's not a big deal. I'm not going to be bothering too much with them anyway, but still. If I happen to get them, then in all reality, I don't really need every single last one. In all fairness. Yeah, these are very Mario Sunshine-esque, no doubt. Weirdly enough, something smells nice, and I have no idea what it is. It's bothering me. It smells like food. Maybe I'm just getting hungry because I've just been sitting here like a idiot all day and not doing anything. Okay, not sure if there's any thing with the bullet bills I need to worry about or not, but I'm sure there's probably a secret moon here somewhere. That tends to be the case. Maybe. It's probably behind that, isn't it? Funny how we've seen 2 games with construction sites in it so far. Like Ninja Gaiden Ragebound and then this. Well, this came out before Ragebound, but still. I guess there might not be another moon. But that's weird, though. Usually is. I can't think of anywhere that would probably even have it, though. So. Also, I want to go explore that side of the city. That looks cool as shit. In the background there that we just saw. That looked neat. Right, let's go talk to Pauline at least. Just get it over with. Which, I think her thing's a quiz show. 4 backup musicians. Alright, I know where 1 is. Technically, I know where... Okay, at this point, I know where 2 is. There's 1, I think, on a roof, too. Oh, yeah, they each give you a moon. And it looks like it's going to be a progress moon, too. Oh, boy. I know. I'm working on it. But again, I do know where 1's at. But I'd say for right now, let's just go dick around for a bit. Go find... I think there's actually... There could be a moon in one of the trash can things, too. Where's Captain Toad, at least? Found his ass. Yeah, see, I want to explore back there. Those bridges look cool and shit. That might just be straight up Manhattan over there. Who knows? You know, funny enough, I've never really been to New York yet. Don't really plan on it either. Heard it's, kind of, eh. Not a very good place, but I don't know. It's from what I've heard. Something with Chicago. Shitcago. Anything up here at all? No. That's very weird, though. Why would there just be... Oh, there is something up here. Okay, good. There can't be no reason to have these buildings here besides just to have them here. This isn't fucking Sonic. I don't know, it's neat diss towards Sonic, I know, but... Yeah. Kind of deserves it to an extent. Only like a small bit of teasing. Also, I'm probably not gonna get the new Sonic racing game, to be fair. I think it looks kind of... I mean, the last one, like Team Racing, was also kind of So this one, I don't remember how this works. I don't think you can... Yeah, that's right. You can't run into people. So what you have to do... Oh, we can have Cappy. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you couldn't have Cappy for a second. And I think there actually is a secret moon, too. There is. Okay. Thought so. I remember there being one. Very nice. Easy grabs. Not sure what those boxes are going to contain, but probably nothing. Oh, just coins. See, it's shit like this that I love in this game. This movement stuff. It's so cool. God, dude, I remember when New Donk first appeared. That we got our first, first chance to see it. And I was like, oh god, that's going to be a weird one for sure. No doubt. It still is weird. It's still weird to me the fuck out. It's such a very uncanny level. People think Wet Dry World's scary. This one's just kind of a little weird looking. No, I mean, it's not Wet Dry World creepy. It's just... I wouldn't even say it's creepy. It's just slightly uncanny. That's about it. I think there's... Is that a reference to the athletic theme? Maybe. But I think there might be like a secret... Yeah, there's a secret moon up here. Of course there is. Good thing I know how to find these. Funny enough, once again, comparing DK to this, but I feel like in DK, it's a lot more apparent where things are going to be at, if that makes sense. Like, it just feels as if they didn't really try to hide them nearly as much for secret stuff as this game does. I feel like they're a lot more hidden here. We're also kicking New Donk's ass. I mean, we still got that snow place to go to. Oh, yeah. That's like the only one I can think of that's going to give me the most shit. The only one I really do not want to do, because I think the racing is mandatory. I think so. Actually, I think most of this stuff is like main moons. I think technically are mandatory. Maybe you can't skip them at all. I don't know. Wish we could leave that way, but we can't. You know, I could have just teleported back. Oh well. Well, we got to check what's inside the boxes. The trash and shit. So hey, it works out. All right, cool. Nothing back here at all. Okay. But we can wall jump, so. Very nice. Yeah, seeing Mario go to the real world is just very odd. To me. Should we go get that other musician, I guess? Probably should. As an all technicality, I'm kind of wasting a lot of time just not doing it. To be fair. Only problem is I think when you do this, I think he just teleports you to Pauline. I think. Why they all have to be main progress, I have no idea. It'd be so much easier and so much better. They just did not make you have to sit there and watch that every time. Like, I get it. We've got the musicians. We're getting more people. Hooray. Also, if Pauline doesn't... If they... You know, if she's recruiting musicians, how do they just immediately know how to sing her song? Like, on the spot. Do they just... I'm not going to question that anymore. First things first, let's go back up here to check the upper buildings, because I think another musician is probably hiding up on one of the buildings somewhere. I think. Yeah, we were going to go do this one, but then I kind of got a little distracted there. So, oof. And that taxi, I forget how you're supposed to get it. Oh, come on, there's got to be another one that leads me up. Of course there's purple coins across the way. God damn it, of course there is. Well, there's purple coins here too, so... Priorities. God damn it, get up there, Mario. God damn. Dude, you're making this much harder than you need to. Thank you. God damn. That was really annoying. Hell, my stick even made the same noise when I launched it. That was funny. Okay, at least we can get to that side. We need more of those holes. Oh, there's another guy, too. Son of a bitch. Well, hold on. Let me at least grab these first. I still have no idea where it's supposed to get the football to. Well, let's try this. Never mind, doesn't go very far. Okay. I genuinely don't remember. No, get out. Okay, no. Alright, back up there we go, I guess. Is that like an early design of Peach? Or Pauline? Yeah, well, duh, cause yeah, sorry. Pretty sure that's supposed to be Pauline. Of course there was a thing up here. Why wouldn't there be? Honestly, I think I just forgot. Did I actually see that one earlier? Not gonna lie. I might have. Okay. So, he's on that building. I just want to grab these real quick. Check around for anything else. There's a big giant button over there, too. What the fuck is it? Wait. Of course there's a hint. I don't remember, because I think the thing is, if there's a hint, I think as long as you just click on a single hint, I think all of them appear. I used to think that was not the case. I thought you had to actually go find the hint picture, and then they would just appear, but I don't know. Also, we need to get to that building next. Which means I gotta go back up here. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Go to the middle building, do all that, and then we can go from there and find out where we're going. That seems to be the case. I'm gonna get to the big middle area. But hey, we got a butt-fuck ton of moons though, not gonna lie. Not enough in comparison to like what this level has. 66, that's actually not that many. But then again, that's what they're telling me I have, or I can get to. And what I'm trying to get at is, there's always the potential chance, and I wouldn't be surprised, if this is one of those types of things where it's like, oh, yeah, technically there's 66, but once you beat the game, now all of a sudden it just unlocks the other ones you can go collect, technically, so, yeah. I don't remember I don't think you're supposed to bring birds to them, I don't know. As for the football thing, maybe this is where we have to get the football too, but I can't kick it here. Oh, whatever. Last musician, here we go. And the most like, well, I don't want to do Pauline's thing just yet, unless I'm forced to do it. If I'm forced to do it right now, I'll do it, but if we can wait on it just a little longer, I'll do that. Oh yeah, that's right, the underground power shit. God damn. New Dog's got so much crap you're supposed to do. It's crazy. Yes. Wait, what did you say? Oh, yeah. That's right. It's right there. Yeah, before we do that, though... Is there any way I can travel to a big top of a building? That says rooftop. So I'm going up there, then. Because I still see coins. I see a big, giant red button, and I want to go push it. Red button in question, located. Let's dive for it. I think it's a timed one though too, so I gotta be careful with that, I guess. Maybe. It might be timed. It's fucking timed. Wait, that just gets me over there. Oh. Never mind then. That is a waste of time. Okay. 70 out of 100 is pretty good, though. Not gonna lie. For what it's worth with me playing this right now, I'd say that's pretty good. Now it's 72. Alright, we should probably just say screw it and just go do our thing. Go do the mission at hand, because I'm really kind of, eating up a lot of time just dicking around all day. We've gotten all the moons we could ask for. There's really no reason to keep fudging with the game here, so. Also, I thought it was like halfway through the game by now. I think after New Donk, I believe that's where the halfway mark is. Maybe. Alright, see you guys. I'm gonna do some power supply. Alright. There should be, I think, 2 moons. Maybe you can get. I think this technically counts as a challenge area. Probably. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, that's right. That just does that. Oh, boy. These are going to be fun, aren't they? Yeah, I can just tell already this is going to be something we got to deal with. Not a hard place, of course. If I just go through here and play it like normal, it should be okay. But yeah, before I hit that poison shit and let the game kind of screw me here, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And of course, there happens to be purple coins down here, too. Maybe just enough to fill out the rest of the roster. I don't know. Probably not, though. I'm going to assume probably not. Okay. Just checking. What was that I just saw? I see. Okay. Yeah, but there's probably most likely... Yeah, I figured as much. If you got a moving platform like this at all, chances are there definitely is a secret moon nearby. So, something to kind of look out for. Ew, sewer treasure. That's gross. Is that a euphemism for turd? Looks like Bowser's been down here, probably. I'll take care of it, Pauline. Don't worry. I got it. Hell, even these guys kind of exude sunshine energy with the whole goop thing they got going on. We grabbed this and that as main progress moves, so there you go. That was fast. You know what's funny is I always forget that you can technically see when I'm recording this. Like, I can't lie and say, oh, I'm recording it on August 29th. Well, I could always just change my date and time, couldn't I? Alright, let's do it. Boop. It would have been funny if we got a moon from this one, too. I honestly thought that was going to explode. And that's a lot of moons. Why can't I have all those? No, that'd be too easy. Yes, let's do it. Alright, on to the next main mission at hand. So, this one's pretty easy to kind of go through. It's more of, I guess, if anything, just kind of a side-scroller, it feels. So, besides the fact that you're literally doing it in 2D. I mainly mean just the simple fact that it just kind of just goes. You're just here to play. There might be a secret moon up there, too. I think one of these actually has a secret moon in it, so... I don't know about that one, but maybe. Oh, well. If we find it, we find it. I can't wait to get copyrighted by fucking Nintendo for this. The assholes they are. They would pull that shit. I know they would. Oop. So this begs the question, if we found Pauline now, does that mean I'm going to do Bonanza? I wouldn't count on it. But, I mean, it would be neat, but I've already said, like, hey, you know, I don't want to do too much in these coming weeks and stuff. Like, once I get Uncharted 4 finished, I'm not going to let myself do any more new Let's Plays than that, so, ow. For anybody that's worried, like, oh, you're ruining the song, man, I'm trying to listen. I don't think you can, I think you can barely hear it anyway. With my recording, I doubt it. See, this is why, you know, if I do Metal Gear Solid, you shouldn't watch me do it so I can react to the cutscenes. You should watch because I'm playing the game more so than anything. God, this is so much easier than actual DK, though. Let's still proceeds to die. Oh, I'm getting greedy. Boop. That's kind of cool. You have to hit all of them, though. I think that's kind of neat. And yeah, I'm not sure if there was a secret moon or not. There probably is. Alright. There you go. Now we get to fuck Pauline. Oh, sorry. I was tapping A just, you know, out of my impatience like I always do. And then I didn't realize I was actually jumping the whole time. I was so dead and out of it. Very nice. I think the next time we talk to Pauline, she's going to be like, hey, I got some quiz thing you can take. So we can try that out real fast. Before we head out. Here it is. Just for the sake of getting any extra small amounts of moons. I thought she would be like out here. Where the fuck is she hiding at? Probably just in the actual city hall? Maybe. Well, that's where the band's hiding at. There's bound to be something back here, right? Thought so. So they're bound to hide some type of secret in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure where Pauline's at. I don't know. It's not like she got kidnapped or anything, so... She could be anywhere. I thought she would be right in front of City Hall, I guess not. No, wait! There's that area at the jump rope shit. I went to the completely different area. Oops. Okay, well, not here either. Maybe it's one of those we have to wait to come back to, maybe? Off the beaten wire. City gardening. Plaza. Glittering above the pool. Don't know where the fucking pool's at. Not sure where I can garden that because I don't see anything in the plaza. Oh well. Before we leave, let's go. This is one of those weird times where this one's actually separated too. Alright. Construction time. Basically Mario Maker ass looking thing. And you get multiple costumes for this one too, actually. You get the NES Mario one. Or NES Golf looking one, yeah. Don't think you ever really need to use it for anything, but hey, at least I'll have it. Okay. We could buy a couple more things and then that's it. So at least I tried. Alright. Missing 24 goddamn purple coins. Holy moly. And the cool part is you can just do this. Why does he look like from... When you're not looking at him up close, at a distance, he looks like Cole Phelps from LA Noire. That's a vibe he gave me. Okay, and get our moon and get out. I can't think of anything else I want to do. I did the jump rope thing without... Well, I didn't get 100, but I did do the jump rope thing. So in all fairness, yeah. Also, Pauline's little art there, it's kind of cute. I like that. I think she looks cute there. Okay, so on to the next world. Then, of course, after that, we'll end the episode and then beat the next world. And I'll probably just... Because of how many I'm doing so far, I think Mario Odyssey is just going to be taking the front and center for a while. Until I start doing like maybe Uncharted or something else thrown in there. So, for people that really like my Mario Odyssey, you're going to be seeing quite a bit of that. Because, I mean, Under Night's done. I finished it. It's gone. So. Fuck it. We'll go to Snow Kingdom. Fuck it. Let's just get the Band-Aid off. While we can. While we're ahead. Yeah, if I keep recording these all day, that's going to be the case. Which I could just actually stop for the night, because next to Snow Kingdom, I really don't feel like doing it. Okay, I'll stop. I'll take a break. Alright, anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time for some more Mario Odyssey. And of course, as always, take care, everybody.